Let's see where we are. Hey, everybody, how are you doing? Let's see what's going on. It's just another day. I'm tapping in for a second
Let's
here.
see where we are. Hey, everybody. How are you? Let's see what's going on.
I really believe, okay, we're good. We should be good. We should be good right now. And hopefully there's no feedback. You can hear me, like what's happening, everybody. If you're able to chat, just jump in and say hello, um, to see how everyone is doing. I am excited that I'm here. So, hey, how are you guys doing? It's Sharon. Listen, I just stopped in for a few minutes to just to check out. Let me see how my background, how my lighting is going. It's been a while since I've been live, but I decided that I am going to come on live, talk to you. First of all, thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, right? Ding, ding, and stay connected. Stay connected with me because I really like to read the few that I get. So I know that I need to show up more often in order to really engage with the subscribers and the people who come onto this channel. So I've been thinking about this channel for a while. I want to say to you, imagine that you love speaking to people, you love engaging with them, but then there are days that you are not showing up the way that you should be. So right now, I'm going to say I'm the first person who is guilty of that, right? Not showing up the way that I should be showing up. And so sometimes it requires you to, make a new commitment to yourself, make a new commitment to the things that you say that you want, make a new commitment to how you decide to make an impact on this planet. And so that's what I'm choosing to do. I am choosing to show up in ways that will shatter some things, right? Procrastination. Procrastination, it's one of them. I heard somebody spoke about procrastination. I'm trying to remember who it was. And they would say, procrastination is that you have too many things on the table. And I'm like, you know what? That is so good. That is so good. Let me see if I can get this thing out of here. It's so good, which is so true. Because if you have so many things on the table, then you're not going to feel like, you know, doing any of them. So sometimes you just throw your hands up in the air and say, you know what? Enough is enough. There are just too many things. And so procrastination is too many things on the table. It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you don't want to do the work. It's this, that it's too many things. I wish I could remember where I heard that, but it's a thing. It's not my original, right? So, yeah. So procrastination, too many things on the table. So showing up, let's say if I decided to show up and just do one thing, focus on that one thing, the one thing that is going to make a difference, the one thing that is going to make an impact on your life and the life of others. And so when you get that one thing, what I start to do now with that one thing, there are three you could say categories under that one major thing that I need to do. And the most important thing is going to be the first out of that one thing. So it's like I'm adding more things, but really it's just the steps. I'm setting goals. And so my goal is like, listen, there are these things that you need to do. There's some things you need to do. Let's start moving in the direction of that happening. And so I started to do that. And guess what, guys? It started to work. And so that's why I'm not able to add too many things on. I'm just choosing to do that one thing. And yes, I need accountability. All of us need accountability. We need people to show up. We need people who are coaches and mentors. And for me, it has always been coaches and mentors that has supported me, and also a it's also a, what do you call it? A community of like-minded individuals. This community truly helps to support me mentally, emotionally, physically. Because sometimes too, I have other people in my groups, of course, who are out there, they're moving, and movement is important. Movement is so important. So physically, I'm able to move. And with that movement, my mind, the mind and the fresh air, it does so much. Because there's sometimes too, you may feel like, you know what? There's so much going on that I can't do it. So movement is important. Showing up powerfully in powerful ways is really important. Having a community, I really call it the ABCs. I'm going to break it down to you. It is called the ABCs of whether it's your purpose, your passion, your business, whatever it is, the ABCs. And the first thing for me is accountability, allowing myself to be held accountable. As brilliant and as bold as you may be, the accountability part of things, it's going to be important. Who is going to support you? Can you identify that person's going to support you? Will it be that coach? Will it be that mentor? Will it be your business bestie, as they call it, or your best friend, or someone that can hold you accountable? But what's important about that accountability is that person who's going to show up. Right. So that's why at times we will say having a coach is really important, because that's where you're investing your time, your energy, and your resources, and showing up for those sessions that you're supposed to, that you invested in. Let's be real about it. And your coach is going to make that time to make certain that they show up for you. And so the accountability is important, having that coach, having that mentor. People say, well, I can do it myself, or I have my friend or my sister or my cousin. Good for you. If you have your sister, your friend, your cousin, or someone that you know that every now and then when they can, when they have the time, and if they can do it, and that works for you, then it works for you. However, for the people who will say, I need a I need something in writing that is structured in such a way that this is what I need to do. Here are my milestones. And when it comes to certain areas, to delve deeper into what it is that I am doing, then it is going to require me to rise to the occasion of having someone who's going to say at a particular time, we're going to have a conversation. Here are the steps. Here are some of the things that we need to do. What are some of the blocks? What are some of the things that happened during that time? If that thing was not done, now how are we able to move forward from there? And then also to come up with the strategies and the structure and the systems that you're going to need to move your business along. That's totally different. Remember, I'm speaking to the people who will say, I need that structure, I need the systems, I need the strategy, I need to scale and to grow my business, I need to have things in place to move to the next level. This is for the people who will say, those are some of the things that I would want. And so it works, because I'm not speaking for everybody. I'm speaking to those who will see that's what they need. Someone will say, well, what if how do I know if I need it? All it will take for you is to have a conversation. There's something I do in my business where I call the deep dive discovery, for those who want some quick answers. They need some things, they want to move on, and they're ready to invest their time, energy, and resources in doing that. There are those who come on to our discovery session and say, hey, I'm looking really to move forward with you, but there's some things that I need to really solidify and see if we are a good fit. And all of them, that's it. Are we a good fit to move into a coaching program that could take it to the next level? So I do that. And also I make certain that I find coaches who are willing, ready, and able to support me, and that I'm in alignment with them for where I am. So the accountability is huge. Yes, have someone who can support you, be part of a mastermind group, have individuals such as coaches who are mentors that you are going to invest in to show up, to give you and share with you the knowledge and the information that's needed. So definitely for accountability. I like to say, to be bold about things. You know, you are given a purpose. your passion. Sometimes people are saying, well, are they interchangeable? Well, whatever it is that you are passionate about, okay, or something that you could say it's my purpose. Some people say my purpose, but it's not something that I'm passionate about. You're going to need to do the work around that just to find out what is my purpose. Why am I here? So I could be somebody, I'm a nurturer, all right? And so my career as a nurse and everything else that I've done, it was always nurturing. I knew that it was caring for people. And before that, I worked in the airline industry. So once again, it was working with people in hospitality. Always want to treat people well, making them feel comfortable. That to me was always important in the work that I do, how I sound, how I looked, how I showed up, and how I'm showing up for the company also. So those things I took seriously, and that even transferred over into years later when I became a nurse, but it came from within me. So you have to find out what are some of the things about you when you say, I'm trying to find my purpose. What are the things that are important to you? What are the things, what are the values? Okay. What things do you find valuable to you? They have meaning. For me, it's family. For me, it's love. For me, it's humanity. For me, it's just always, and you will find that if you are a caring, nurturing person, all those things, usually you'll just ask somebody to say, use one word to describe you. You would be surprised. They will tell you. And some people are like, oh, skirmish about that. I can't ask somebody that. And they will tell you about the thing, that one word. And when you start putting them together, then you will start to get a vision, right? When you put it into your mission, when it comes to your vision and the mission of the thing that you are called to do, right? And it will be the things that are used to describe you. And if you keep hearing it over and over and over again, so being bold about your purpose, it is going to require you once again to do the work. And when I say bold, yeah, ask questions, show up in ways, get ready to do the work, because that thing, your purpose can really change the trajectory of your life. That's because your purpose, you're called to do something that is really going to move and inspire the world. And for me, even if it's just that one thing, that nurturing, caring thing, that loving thing, that kind thing, that thing that you do, that sometimes even your family members, some of them may not understand it. And that's another thing too. People will say, well, my family don't understand. It has taken me, and it's still taking me to understand that my family is my family. And that's who they are. And we can have disagreements, and they may not see me as the professional or other thing. They may not see you as such, but outside of family, in the workplace and you're in your professional life, you're seen another way. You are showing up differently. And so that's the thing that you need to take pride in, is that, how you are showing up there. Because sometimes when you grow around family, like, forget all of that. They don't care. They don't care about the degrees. They don't care about the accolade. You're just cousin this and you're just that, and so it is what it is. And so you're going to know that, all right, I'm willing to show up boldly to find out what my purpose is. And then there are different things that you can be passionate about. And sometimes they can all work together. So yes, accountability, having the accountability is great. And of course, being bold enough to step into the place in the space when it comes to your passion, when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to your vision, when it comes to your mission, to understanding who you are and how you are choosing to show up. It is going to require you to do the work. I call this ABC. And one of the things that I always say with C, to be committed, a couple of things about that, being committed to the process of the thing that you are called to do or what it is that you say that you want. But a part of that C is community. You do need a community of like-minded individuals. Like-minded individual. They say you're like the 5 people that you hang around. Start to do the work. Start to really look at it like, right? It'll be like, yeah, let me think about it. Who are those 5 people? You start to do the work like, who are those 5 people? And really, who are they? It will tell you so much about yourself. Maybe you need to upgrade. Maybe you need to change your surrounding, right? Maybe there's things that you need to do differently. But I just wanted to share that with you. I am going to definitely check in the notification section down there. Hopefully you guys are still seeing me, right? I want to really check and see what your thoughts are. What are your thoughts when it comes to you showing up in the best way possible? Showing up in ways that can support you, showing up in ways that can support your vision, showing up in ways that will support your mission. It is imperative that you do the work, that you choose to show up, so that you can support the world, that you can continue to be supported. That's one of the things that I say. Allow yourself to be supported. Allow yourself to make a difference in this world. Because sometimes too, we may think that what we're called to do is bigger than us. And I get a little emotional thinking about it. Not that I'm going to cry here, but sometimes we think what we're called to do is so big that you may think that you can't do it. And that's when it becomes too big, when you're thinking that you need to or you have to do it alone. When in fact, there are other people who can support you. There are people who have gone that direction, who have lived certain things, who have experienced certain things. And you can take the quantum leap when it comes to moving to that level, all because you're deciding to show up in a different way. So yes, I wanted to stop in. I wanted to share that with you. I do hope that you find this to be helpful. In the comments below, let me know your thoughts. Are you clear on what your passion, your purpose is? What is it that you're passionate about? Do you have a mission or a vision for yourself? Do you have a personal mission? Do you have a business mission? What is the vision that you have for your life, for yourself and the world to make it a better place, right? Because it's not just me, me, me. It's not just about me, right? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. And that's why I decide to show up and say, listen, some of the things could be procrastination from me. And I started out talking about that, not moving forward with some things. Who do I need to support me? Why am I not doing it? Why am I not doing that thing that I'm supposed to do? Like, why not? We've all been through that. I've been there. And that's why accountability is key. And that's why having a coach or someone who can truly, really support you. Speaking of that, I'll drop a link below for those of you who are looking to say, Sharon, I'd like to talk to you more about your coaching services. How can you best support me, move myself personally so that I can take my business to the next level? There are links and you can find me on social media, but there's some information there. You can see some social proof, people that I've worked with, people who have chosen. And if you notice, they made a choice. They're not forced. They made a choice that they would like to take things to the next level. Some people say, I want to have multiple streams of income. People say, I want to take what I do, what I already know. How do I turn that into a business? And it's really about who do you need to become, because the two need to become one. Who do you need to become? And that person that you're looking to become, what are the steps I need to do? How do I need to show up? That's when we can have a conversation. Because I said, this is not for everyone, but I'm hoping that I dropped enough golden nuggets that you, for whatever you can take from that it can certainly support you. And for those who are looking for additional support to take what they do to the next level, I always call it to up level their life and their business. And they're like, I just want more freedom and the flexibility to show up in powerful ways for the things that I want to do and the type of life that I want to live. And the decision that you're making, a lot of you are making a decision to live peacefully. I'm going to do a whole nother blog about that because that's the biggest thing. I'm just at the stage right now. I just want peace in my life, peace in my home, peace in my community, peace in my country, peace in this world. A lot of people are just telling you their passion, their purpose, their vision, their mission. It includes, find that thing that it includes. Yes, I'm a nurturer. Yes, I'm a giver. But one of the things that I'm going to stand on is that I just want peace. Now, not that I'm going to lay down and let people do whatever they want to. You know what I mean? It's just I am making a conscious decision of how I want to live my life. And those questions, those things are also very important in business and on the, like I said, the professional and the personal side of things. You can make those declarations, you can make those things that are totally non-negotiable in your life. Yes, you can. You absolutely can do that. So why do I have to say, all right, I'm going to do all those other things and I'm going to look for it? No, at the same time, while I'm going through, and sometimes, I said to myself, Carol, I wish you should have done that a long time ago. You just know when to nip some things in the bud. And that's the thing. If I can say to you, while we're doing all of this, let's choose something along with who you are, your calling and everything. What is that one thing that is non-negotiable? It will make a world of difference. I'm so glad I had this time to talk to you guys. Please check the comments below. I am going to add some links. Feel free to reach out to me. And this is about your purpose, your mission, your vision, right? The business, the life that you want to create. And even if you say, I don't have a business, it's just about, yeah, there's some things that you need to do to create the type of life that you deserve, that you want. And if you're someone in business, how do you create that business around your lifestyle? How do you up level that around your lifestyle? Because now you're at the place, you're doing the work to be comfortable about it. Some of people say, I want to make more money. Definitely, systems, strategies, and all those things are really important. That's possible. That can be done. So that's not a problem. But first of all, important questions to ask yourself. Once again, who is holding me accountable? Am I bold enough to ask for the things that I want and to show up in that way and to invest in those things? Am I willing to be committed to be in a community of like-minded individuals where commitment is key, integrity is definitely key to that also, and just making myself better and this world a better place. And if enough of us do that, it will get better. So, and that's all that we can hope and pray for. All right, everybody, I'm Sharon Arrington, CEO. My goodness, all that talking, but I do need to remind you to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Let me know your thoughts on what I had to say, and feel free to communicate with me down below, and I'll have some links so that you can definitely reach out. All right, everybody, take care until next time. See you. Bye-bye.